Borderline personality disorder. This video, I don't feel like I have to whisper, so that's nice. At the same time, the kids don't feel like they have to be quiet either. This is one of those impromptu, spur of the moment, just like, whoa, we're making a video now moments. They do happen from time to time where I have something I have to say. I have to say it immediately, and it must be documented for the entire world to hear and see, or the 200 some odd people that may be watching. This is going to be different than normal. How so, Mr. BPD? Well, that's probably a lie. It's probably not going to be any different. I'm going to sit here and ramble on. At some point, hopefully, my ramblings make some kind of sense, and we all get a good, happy feeling in our hearts as we leave. Or it'll be a total shit show, so we'll find out. Borderline personality disorder. I don't know if this is really a borderline personality disorder video. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. That'll be for you to decide. I do not know enough borderlines. Actually, I don't know any borderlines other than myself. Well, in person. I don't hang out with borderlines. Not that I choose not to, I just haven't met any. Digging myself a hole here. I'm going to try to get out of it. Pretty much my entire life is only over the course of 10 years. From the years of 1995 until 2005, roughly. It's been my whole life. Just realize that now. You got to witness it. Makes me wonder if everybody's life is really only lived in a course of 10 years. From that time when you're about 15 till around 25, 26. Those are the years I'm trapped in. So much happened in those 10 years, too. It's unbelievable how much happened in those 10 years. Those 10 years were also, how cruel is life that we only get those couple years to really grab on to what will be our future. Everyone I know has been married, has kids. Now, do they have kids with the people they're married with? Mostly no. Some do. A lot of people I know have been married multiple times and have kids with multiple partners. I could have been married, maybe. Just wasn't in the cards. Just didn't play out. I could have had kids, probably. And that was something I chose not to do. We're getting off topic. This is not what this video is about. This video is about a pattern, remember? A pattern. Do you remember me saying a pattern? It has nothing to do with these fucking 10 years. That was a side topic. We need to ignore that. Fuck them years, right? Fuck those 10 years. But we can't say screw the 10 years because they do actually come into play in the pattern. Because my pattern started probably around 2005-ish. And that was the pattern of contacting all of the people who I'd been really close with, just to check in, see how they were doing, make sure they hadn't forgotten me. Being a borderline, I mean, I just caused hell. I couldn't keep relationships. I got lucky a couple times. But eventually we went our separate ways. Generally, it was me going my separate way. For somebody that has a fear of abandonment, I abandon a lot of people. I didn't realize this pattern until today. Seems like every 2 years, I end up repeating the cycle. I will contact those people that I was close with just to make sure that they haven't forgotten me. I think that's mostly what it is, because I'm worried I'll be forgotten. Now, over the years, some of those people have, well, I've stopped contacting. How many times can you contact an old friend out of the blue, just spring back into their life, only to then just disappear again for another 2 to 3 years? That's what I do. I will pop up, I will get to talking, rekindle some of that old friendship. Not enough to become anything really deep, though. Not to get that bond back that we used to have. Just to kind of kindle the fire a bit. Then I'm out. I disappear again. After 2 years or so, then I feel that longing to reach out and contact them. Even though for that 2 years when I'm out there, I don't care about the friendship. I really wasn't supposed to say that, because there's a possibility that some of those people are going to see this video. They are my friends, after all. Then again, there's a very good chance that they're not. I mean, I don't know how good of friends we really are after all these years. If we were even friends at all, I don't know. I'm very confused. That's what this video is about. So maybe I can tell all of them in one video that maybe they'll see how it is for me, and maybe they'll understand a little bit. Maybe I'll understand. Maybe nobody will understand. Maybe nobody will watch this video. I want the friendship back so desperately. But I feel out of place. I mean, their lives have kept on going, and they've all got great lives. Well, most of them. And what am I supposed to... I'm happy for them. I'm glad they all have really happy lives, but at the same time, what about me? Why couldn't I have a happy life? Why did they all get to go on to have a happy life and I didn't? I feel very jealous, cheated. And I know why I didn't go on to have the happy life. It's because of this damn fucking BPD. There are going to be some that say that I'm just using it as an excuse, a crutch, that it can be overcome, that it's not, doesn't mean that, it's not a death sentence. It doesn't mean that you're going to be lonely forever. It doesn't mean that you can't achieve happiness. Maybe, but I've yet to find it. I've yet to achieve it. Everybody I've known has been able to achieve it and have it. Maybe people weren't meant to stay connected for this long. Now with Facebook and I'm going to blame Facebook mainly because Facebook is the main culprit of this. It's so easy to reconnect. You can disappear for a couple years and then just spring back in, send somebody a message on Messenger, and boom, you're chatting again. I don't know what it's like for I don't know what it's like for my friends that I do this to. I'm not sure if they just respond back because I reached out to them. I'm not sure if they understand how deeply I really do want that friendship back, how much I miss it and long for it. At the same time, I don't even know where to begin. I'm doing the same thing with my family right now. With my family, there wasn't even a pattern. I just disappeared for 20 some odd years, and now I'm bulldozing my way back into their life. I don't even know why. Am I doing it? Do I really want the family? Or do I just want to make sure my family hasn't forgotten me? Once I've broken through and there's some kind of connection, we're actually making some. Am I just going to bail? That's what I do. I have a long history of bailing. When anything starts to become real, whenever I start to maybe achieve normalcy, can't have that. It's not what I'm meant for. Yeah, this has gone way off the rails. This was supposed to just be about my friends, and anyway, I love these people. I really do. I don't know if we'll ever be friends again the way we were. But I'd like to think that these ones that I still keep in contact with would be those people that would do anything for me. If I called them up, they'd come pick me up no matter where I was. Yeah, I'm sure that's probably not true, but maybe it is. Because over the course of the last 10, 15 years, I've been doing this 2-year cycle. And the list was long when I first started doing it. First time I did it, I think everybody responded back. It was, hey, where you been? Happy to hear from me. And then I bailed. And a couple years go by, I do it again. Most of the people responded, but there were a few that didn't. And then I bail. And over the years, just less people have started to respond when I reach out. They know the routine. They know I'm going to get back into their lives just enough, and then I'm going to bail again. A lot of times I had an ulterior motive. I would just resurface to get information, and yeah. But after this many years of doing it, and this pattern, the fact that I realized there is a pattern, it has shown me that these very few that are left must actually give a shit. Because they're not stupid. I wouldn't hang out with stupid people. I wouldn't have friends that are stupid. So they know exactly what's going on. And they're still allowing me to do it. They know I'm just going to breeze in and then disappear again. But they're still letting me do it. They're still accepting it. because a lot of them don't. I'm going to get all teary. This is stupid. And it's crazy, the ones that are left are not the ones 10, 15 years ago that I would have put at the top of the list. That would be the ones that were going to stick with me this long. I was talking to my first love earlier, actually, right before making this video. Not really talking to her, but messengering. And she texted the sweetest thing that anybody has said to me in a really long time. It really got to me. It was something simple. I mean, there's still caring. And this girl shouldn't care for me at all. And I probably shouldn't care for her at all. Then again, neither one of us were bad people, or we were both guilty of being young and dumb. We made mistakes. We had that first love, fiery passion. She reminded me that this was like a totally romantic moment. I completely had forgotten about it, but she remembered it years and years and years later. How, I don't know. This will show you how far back we go. But when Titanic came out, we went to go see it. It was a date, right? And apparently, while we were in the movie, it snowed. That was like the most romantic moment ever, because when we got out of the movie, it had snowed. Yeah, I'm just thinking ice and cold ocean freezing because someone can't share a damn fucking door, but that's beside the point, or dresser, whatever. If you would have told me 15 years ago or so that we would still be talking this long, I would have told you you were nuts. She wasn't even part of the pattern when the pattern started. I mean, our relationship was intense and fierce and passionate, and it ended on that same kind of note. One could say I became a little bit stalkerish and a little bit creepy there after we broke up. Yeah, I didn't think we would ever talk again. I don't even remember what got us talking again. It's crazy. So I wouldn't have put her on the list, but she's still sticking by me. And there's a couple, the perfect couple, that I only knew them because I was dating their friend. I didn't think they were actually my friends. I figured since I was dating their friend, they just put up with me. There were many a nights they carried me home from the bar and tried to give me a place to stay. They even, when I was in jail, would bring me commissary. Only time I ever called them was when I needed something. You know what? They would be right there to give it to me. Well, I stopped dating their friend many years ago, and they still talk to me. Just recently, I shot him a text, and now I feel like I'm going to disappear again. I got to find a reason to not do that, but I know how I am. I'm probably going to just do the same pattern. Another one's just an old running buddy. I never really thought we'd be friends, but we're still pretty good friends. Oh, fuck it. This video's done. I'm done talking about this. It's just weird. There's a pattern. Every 2 years, I blow into people's lives. I stir up. Well, I don't stir up some shit, but I show up, make sure they haven't forgotten me, and bounce again. The point I was trying to make, those, the ones that are still talking to me, the ones that have hung in there, that must actually care about me to put up with it, are not the ones that I consider to be my really good friends. They're not the ones I would have picked. The ones I would have picked, the ones that I hung out with every day, we were going to die together, go to the old folks' home together, my best friends, the ones I thought could never ever give up on me or abandon me, were the first to go and hold grudges and not. So it just shows you that people you think that care and the people that care can sometimes be completely different. I don't know if this video has made any sense. I don't know if you can relate. If you can, let me know in the comments section. Let me know I'm not alone. If I'm just completely batshit crazy, let me know that too. Doesn't really feel like the time to be promoting people to subscribe right now or anything, but yeah, we're gonna skip the normal yeah, I'm just not feeling up to it. If you want to subscribe, by all means, subscribe. Till next time, keep on keeping on.